All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Makal Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the charge is truth, honors and salutations, all sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and truth. All right, into the Akwathim, into the children that believe on the names of the Father and the Son. Which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's going to deliver his people out of this captivity. All right, my name is Maka Allah, Bun Gad, Bun Yasha Allah. I'm with the Watchman Philadelphia camp, you know, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, I was meditating on some things. I watched a video of, Apostle Gabar, and he just happened to bring up something about infirmities, and this was a video from years ago, man. You know, and lately, like the past couple of days, I've been under the weather, sick, man. So I really ain't have a chance to sit down and do no videos, man. You know, through these infirmities. But guess what? We supposed to glory in our infirmities, man. All right, and I just looked up the word infirmities, man. It says infirmities is the want of strength, feebleness of health, or sickness, man. All right. So yeah, man. So the reason why we do this is because we got a lot of dudes, man. I ain't gonna say a lot of dudes, but some people just get real prideful, man. And it tells you pride goeth forth before destruction. All right. So you're not supposed to glory in your strengths because those are your strong points, man. You're supposed to glory in your weak points because that lets you know that you're still in this flesh, man. You know. You glory in your weaknesses because you know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua can take you out this truth at any given time, man. Just because you're in the truth don't mean you're promised to pass, man. It says many are called, few are chosen. All right? And that's what a lot of Akim need to realize and meditate on and get that through their thick skulls, man. All right? But I'm going to start with Matthew chapter 18, verse 17. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 17. Yeah, come. Chapter 8, verse 17. It says, as a matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, and when Yahweh Shah was coming to Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick of a fever. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her. And she arose and ministered unto them. When then even was come, they brought unto Salakia. When then even was come, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils. And he cast out the spirits with his words, and healed all that were sick, that they might be fulfilled, which was spoken of by Isaiah the prophet, saying, himself took our infirmities and bear our sickness. So yeah, he took our infirmities and bear our sickness, man. So guess what? When we was in the world, we had all these infirmities, man. You had demons on you when you was in the world, man. So what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua do when you came into this truth, man? He got them demons off you, man. You know? And you started becoming that new man. So you got to shut off them layers, man. You know. And he buried your infirmity. So let's read that again. This is Matthew chapter 8, verse 17. It says that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, himself took our infirmities and bare our sickness. All right. So he took our infirmities and bare our sickness, man. Right? That's why when Yahweh Shah came, what did he do, man? He got put on that tree for who? His people, man. You know? Who is people? Us, man. Yasharala, man. Starting with the 144,000, man. Because guess what? A lot of us is sick, man. We got a whole lot of infirmities and sickness amongst Yasharala. And you if you want to go talking about the 2/3, look at different type of drug addicts, man. Homosexuals, you know, liars, thieves, you know. There's all kind of wicked, man. And what's that, man? That's an infirmity, man. You know? That's an infirmity. All right? So the Lord got to take all that from you, man. Right? And that's a weakness because what? Yasharala as a people, we fell, man. We on the bottom, man. You know? We ain't at the top, so we full of infirmities, man. We're not at our strength. We're not at our strongest point. Anytime a man want to walk around being a woman, that's a weakness, man. That's an infirmity. And guess what? That's a demon on top of that, man. You know? It means you got demons all on you, man. Anyway, this is Romans 8:26. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 26. It says, likewise the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. All right? So check it out. It says the Spirit helpeth our infirmities, man. The Spirit helpeth our weaknesses, man. You know? That's why I tell you the Spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And this flesh is an infirmity. This flesh is a prime example of an infirmity, man. You know why? Because this flesh gets sick. This flesh gets tempted. This flesh wants to lust after the things of this world, man. You know? So the Spirit has to help those infirmities, you know? So check it out. This is the book of Romans chapter 8, verse 26. It says, likewise the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought. But the Spirit, it maketh intercession for us to with groanings which cannot be uttered, man. So yeah, the Spirit makes a intercession with groanings, man. Like when you go to sleep and all that, yo, your spirit is still praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Even while you sleeping, man. You know? Because as a like, yo, and Yahushua told you how you should pray, man. The Lord's Prayer, man. You know? That's what he told you how to pray. But you got our people, they want to pray for different things like riches and all types of bullshit, man. You know, that's why your spirit has to make an intercession. Because your spirit knows what it needs, man. Our flesh wants worldly things. Our spirit wants spiritual things, man. You know, our spirit wants to get back to being on top. You know, as Yasharala, as an Israelite, your spirit knows who it is, man. You know, especially if you're part of the elect, man. Yo. You can't wait to get out of this place, man. You know? Make it to the kingdom. Watching the downfall of your enemy, man. And your spirit hates this flesh, man, because the flesh and the spirit is always constantly rumbling each other, man. These bodies are a curse, man. That's why you gotta fast, you gotta pray. You know? Stay in your scriptures, man. Stay meditating on this word, man. You know? But our people, they don't do that, man. And the flesh, what they want to do, they want to glory in the things of this world, like as far as gold, jewelry, women, and all that. That's a bunch of bullshit, you ask me, man. All right, this is Romans chapter 15 and 1. It says, we then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves, man. So let me read that again, man. This is Romans chapter 8, Salakia, 15 and 1, man. It says, we then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak not to please ourselves, man. So yeah, we supposed to bear the infirmities of the weak, man. All right, the weak of who? The weak of Yasharala, man. Your brothers, because you got some brothers in the truth that's not doing as well as other brothers, man. Why? Because that's an infirmity. That's a weakness to that brother, you know. So that's why you had the brotherhood. You have brothers that help brothers out, man. You know. Because what's that? That's bearing your brother's infirmity, man. When it says that you are your brother's keeper, that's the truth, man. So if you're able to provide for another brother, you're supposed to do so. That's called giving alms, for one, you know, and that's called brotherhood, being of good charity. And when you do it, you don't go running your mouth telling everybody that you did it. Because then you'll get your blessing. That'll be your blessing. A man saying, yo, you a good brother, man. You did that. You did this. You did that. Who the hell wants to praise the men, man? All right? You're supposed to want the praise of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Point blank, period, bottom line, that's it, man. All right? Bear the infirmities of your brother, man. The same way Yahweh Shah bore the infirmities of what? His elect. While he was here on earth, and he's still doing it. Why? Because he's the mediator. No man makes it to the Father but through who? Through Yahweh Shah, man. That's why we say Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh in the name of your son Yahweh Shah, man. In the name of Yahweh Shah, man. You know? This 2 Corinthians chapter 2. So like it, 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 30. All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 30. It says, if I must needs glory, I will glory of the things which I concern mine infirmities, man. You see that? Let's read that again. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 30, Salakia, chapter 11, verse 30. It says, if I must needs glory, I will glory of the things which concern my infirmities, man. That's a humble statement. So that's being humble, man. Being humiliated. So if you need to glory in anything, all right, you glory in your weaknesses, man. Because that's going to keep your mind stable, man, steady. It ain't going to get you big-headed. Because the scriptures say wisdom puffeth up, man. Wisdom puffeth up. That's like you lifting weights and everything, and your muscles get puffed up. Or a nigga walking around with his chest all out, man. You know? I'm going to read that again, man. That was heat. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 30. It says, if I must needs glory, I will glory of the things which concern mine infirmities, man. So you glory, if you got to glory on anything, it better be you glory in your infirmities, man. Because that shows a humble brother. It shows that we all in this, you know, the hopeful elect, we all in this together, you know. And we try to edify the flock, and that keeps you grounded. Once I'm going to say that again, that keeps you grounded, level-headed. All right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 5. The 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 5, it says, of such of a one will I glory yet myself. I will not glory but in mine infirmities. So yeah, so you're not going to glory in yourself, you're going to glory in your infirmities, man. When Yahweh Shah was walking on the scene, when he was on the scene, right? He ain't glorying himself. Who he glorying? He gloried in Yahweh. And I'm not saying that Yahweh is a weakness. Yahweh is a power, man. Yahweh is our power. That's our Father, man. Abba Nawa Yahweh, man. All right? But see, Yahweh shot in the glory in itself, and you have some dudes that glory in themselves, man. All right? It says, verse 6 says, for though I would desire, for though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool, for I will say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above that which he seeth me to be, or that he heareth of me. You know, so that's Paul. He had a level head, man. He wasn't claiming something that he wasn't, man. Basically, he was staying in his lane, man, staying humble. All right. Verse 7 says, "And least I should be exalted above measure, though the abundance of the revelations, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan, Shaitan, it says, to buffet me, least I should exalt Salakia. Least I should be exalted above measure, man. So yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahshua let Shaitan throw a thorn in Paul's side. Who's to say? Was it a sickness? It was something to slow him down, you know. So he wouldn't get that big head and act like he better than all of Yasharalim, man. All right, let's read that again. It says, "And least I should be exalted and above measure." So he said he ain't want to be exalted above measure. He ain't want to be exalted above his brethren, you know. He was a humble dude, man. It says, "At least I should be exalted above measure, though the abundance of the revelations there was given to me." So he was given his portion, man. All right, the Apostle Paul was given his portion, and he didn't want to try to glory himself over somebody that didn't have that, man. That's why he was stricken with that thorn in the side to keep him to slow him down. Like Apostle Gabar said in that lesson, it's a good thing that you have an infirmity to slow you down, so you don't get big-headed above your measure, man. All right. It says, "For this thing, Salakia, Revelations, it says, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Shaitan, to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought Yahweh Shem Yahushua thrice, that it might depart from me." So, Paul went to Yahweh Shem Yahushua 3 times and asked him to take that from me, man. But guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua left it on him, man. All right? He left it on him. Okay? It says, "And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." You see that? I'm going to read that again. It says, "And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in mine infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me," man. So when his strength is made in what? His weakness, man. All right? Verse 10 says, "Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities and reproaches and necessities and precautions and distresses for Hamashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong," man. So yeah, he said for when he's weak, then he is strong, man. Because if you know you got a weakness, you're going go to the best of your ability, man. To use your mind, man. To outsmart, outthink things, man. So is it good to have infirmities? The scriptures say it is, man. Because in your weakness you're made strong. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. But you got niggas running around talking about, they glory in their strength, man. As a matter of fact, they glory in Esau's strength, man. Which the average Joe, they glory in what? They fucking gun, man. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 9, starting at verse 23, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 23. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich glory in his riches," man. So what are you supposed to glory in? Your infirmities, your weakness, man. Let's read that again, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Because if you glory in those things, those are going to be the same things that bring you down. But if you know you got a weakness, you're going to work on that weakness, right? You try to better yourself. If you think you're already better than everybody else, what the hell you need to work on? And 9 times out of 10, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with you, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 23. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, All right, so it says, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom. So if you know you got wisdom, you ain't supposed to glory in that, man. Who you glory in? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Ba'Shem Kadash, man. That's who you supposed to glory in, man. It says, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. All right? So you glory in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. And I'm ended on this. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13. Basically, the moral, man, don't glory in your strong points, man. All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 3. And I'm going to start at verse 13. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 12. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 11. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11 says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person, see that? What manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness? So, you seeing what manner of person you're supposed to be. So you seeing that all these things are going to be dissolved. That's why you're not supposed to glory in your riches, not supposed to glory in your wisdom, man. All right, you glory in your weaknesses, man, because that's going to keep you level-headed, man. Because if you glory in your strong points, what you going to do? You're going to end up being out here fucking up, man, and glorying in the things that Esau possesses. And what Esau, his so-called wise men, they like the glory that they smart, man. That's why they have all these fucking debates and things of that nature, man. You know, that's why they do all that. All right. It says, I'm gonna read it again. Verse 10 says, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the point is in 13. It says, but the day of the Lord, Salakia, verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, which where in the heavens being on fire shall dissolve, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. So yeah, that's what we supposed to be wanting, man. That's what we waiting for, man. The true men of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, we waiting for that day to come. But all these other monkey ass camps and monkey ass niggas, man, they're not waiting for that, man. Why? Because they want America to continue and thrive on, man. And guess what? They trying to glory in what? America, man. America is an infirmity. But they glory in their so-called strength, which is their military and all that. But their military is really weak, man. You know? And they glory in the money that they had. All right? But verse 12 says, matter of fact, I'm going to read verse 12 again. It says, looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of the Most High. So we looking forward to that day. We hastening. We can't wait for it to come, man. It says, where in the heavens being on fire shall dissolve, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. So yeah, we want this place to be done away with ASAP, man. Because there's no righteousness in this place, man. It's all wickedness, man. You know? That's why you gotta stay calm and stay humble, man. You know? The meek shall inherit the earth, man. All right? The meek shall inherit the earth, man. So that's meaning you gotta be humble, man. All right? Don't be all fucking big-headed, proud, and boastful, man. And with that, man, I hope that this lesson was edifying, man. I'll probably title this glory in your infirmities. Yeah. Glory in your infirmities, man. And with that, I hope that this lesson was edifying. I hope it reaches the ears and the people that needs to touch through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Until the next lesson, I'm going to say, Shalom. Stay strong. We almost out of here. Death to America.